Alright, let's try this again.
Yep, stream's up again. There we go.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. As the season winds down, let's take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still a lot to play for between now and wildcard weekend, and as usual, seeding should wind up playing a major role in determining who goes on to the Super Bowl. It's the Chiefs going up against the Broncos. With that, let's send you out to Denver. We're standing by in the booth. Our two men who will call the game for us. That's Brandon Godden and
nice.
Davis.
Kicking first,
we are at the foot of the Rockies as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the picturesque city of Denver, Colorado. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
I think we won one time and lost the
And
other
hello
time.
again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick, also the former Utah Ute. It's Alex Smith.
And when people believe in you, it is amazing what you can accomplish. Many thought Alex Smith's career was pretty much over in San Francisco, but that new regime came in, and he resurrected his career in a big way. Took San Francisco to the NFC Championship game before moving on to Kansas City and playing really well for the Chiefs, too.
And he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 there, and that'll be good for a KC first down. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well and things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And the stop here will come
at the
38-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Now Smith. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2nd down following the run.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They'll run the option left. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Ooh, Alex Smith is hurt. I think, maybe. Yes.
Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Nope. Nope.
Huh.
Nope.
Here's Cairo Santos now for the Chiefs field goal.
Try a hit pointer after the game, I'm guessing.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
I don't know.
So they come into enemy territory. Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally. That's the expectation. When you get the ball and you start moving it and you're rolling, you think you're going to end up in the end zone. But they should be happy with the 3. A good way to get things going here in this game.
Oh, I forgot to do it again.
What'd you forget to do?
My kick returners are wrong.
Oh.
With a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20.
You are a kid.
In the backfield is Anderson.
Why?
He'll get it running right. And he's got some space here. A good pick up there at 22.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now they're defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On 2nd down, Anderson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
He's in the cage with Tia.
Yeah, hit pointer. There you go.
Yup. Out for the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the pickup, and it's a first down for the Broncos.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because
Sure
when
is
you run
here,
a drag
that's for
route
sure.
in zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. That is caught.
There we go.
A very solid gain of 27. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up.
Wait a minute.
That's a big-time play right there.
That's not Paxton.
First and goal from the 5. They'll run Anderson, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
I think I was playing with the what's it called? Formation subs. I think I changed it for one formation only.
Offense working with a second and goal now from the 3. Anderson, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. C.J. Anderson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he was excellent on that.
Believe it or not, that's the first time I've seen that formation since I made the change. It's been a couple weeks.
On the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They run again with Ware. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of football as we begin the second quarter. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Uh-oh. Oh.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's got his man. That's Macklin.
Oh my God.
And
This game hates me.
this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the
What happened,
40-yard
okay?
line.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football.
What is with this camera?
You know, the change up in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change up, and on that play, it works.
Never seen that before.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
More now. And that one got tipped.
What is-
Kinda threw
what
everything
the
off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So on 4th down, Dustin Colquitt to punt for KC. He'll send this one, turning this one. It sails out of bounds.
Oh,
And this one right at the 20. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking
Wow.
team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Oh, jeez.
Throwing here, Lynch on 1st down. Green with a catch left side. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football.
Oh,
Get better
that's what he's talking to me.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And now here comes Kansas City. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Thank you, Vaughn. Redeem me.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. It's Lynch.
I did it again.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Following the fumble recovery, here's Lynch. Flushed out right. Lynch he fumbles. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39! 56!
On 2nd down, Lynch. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field. So he put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
The what?
11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Oh, really?
Set of downs here.
They're throwing a towel at the official. You're not throwing a flag.
In the backfield is Anderson. They'll throw on 1st down with Lynch.
Holy
Takes a
crap.
shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Paxton is shook up now. I don't like this.
A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself.
I mean, it's just like,
and as he tried to do that,
it's not going well right now.
Handoff comes to Anderson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
On 3rd down, Lynch. And he finds a man with a crossing crossing route. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. On first down, it's Lynch.
Oh my gosh.
Here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. Well, that's 3 picks he's
not good.
In this game.
And I know this,
Thrown 3 interceptions in the first half.
Here we are in December,
And there's still 2.5 minutes left in the first half.
Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating
And we
certain
fumbled
amounts
once,
to
too.
charity for each interception that he threw.
Now Moore. Quick slant. That's caught by the veteran Macklin. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. More now. Incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it third down. Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and move the sticks.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Just 1 yard to go here on second down. They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Charkandrick West, and it's third and short. So third down, just 1 yard to go. He'll look to throw. Caught.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Left side.
Not good.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
I sent the house and they got a touchdown.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but
17-7.
They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, they almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is taken near the 13. Oh, up and over. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
Oh, I do it. Oh, I can't do this. Paxton right now. He needs to take a break. Yeah, I know, but it's 17-7. They're at my 32 now.
Back in the good old days, probably back before you were born. If your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Let's go. Blue 90.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Now Moore. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were in bounds, and they were.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or a big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Lucky Whitehead, his intended target. And now it's second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll put two receivers left, two to the right. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here for the offense. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
Looking to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it here. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. And that is not going to get
thank God.
Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. So the long field goal attempt winds up awry, and we have reached the intermission. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Broncos are on the bad end of things at home, but we'll have 2.
So this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the third quarter. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Detroit!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll set up to throw.
Damn it!
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for?
Oh,
More
for
pressure
fuck's
coming at you
sake.
because it seems to be working pretty well. Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
Now, this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Wide open receiver complete.
Why?
And he's brought down after a good game. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Von Miller from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Why? I didn't challenge it. How the hell did I challenge it?
He will challenge this play.
Oh, for crying out loud. Wait, what?
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who says signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
How did I challenge?
Nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. More now. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Macklin. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On the ground, this is where.
I can't get the ball back.
Inside the red zone here, down to about the 19.
No, there's no. This is gonna have to be a magical 4th quarter. There's no way right now. 20-7.
They just cut right through him.
Now more. Looking for someone to throw to.
Literally, no one wants to get the ball.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Typically on the read option play,
Apparently I challenged a play just a few minutes ago, and I actually won the challenge, and I don't even know what I challenged. The spot of the ball, but I don't know.
On the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
All right, it'll only be 23-7 now.
For the Chiefs field goal from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Huge playoff implications.
This puts me in a really bad spot too.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they
if I lose this game, it'll only be a half a game.
Anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
8-3.
I think a touchdown would have been the final nail.
8-4,
8-3,
8-3.
and lets him build up a little cushion.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple
I thought they were 6-4-1.
And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Something like that. It's close though.
On first down, it's Lynch.
Uh-oh.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll give the Broncos a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing here, Lynch on first down. And caught, right side, Green. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
A fake to Anderson, now it's Lynch. He's got his man on the crossing route. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on. It's
a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Detroit! Detroit!
Play action. It's Lynch. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's brought down. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. But clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw. Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from
I
it
almost
and
did
maybe
it
having
dumb.
a little bit more space.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
3rd and 2. Now Lynch.
Oh, go! Yes! We're coming back. Slowly but surely. We gotta do this.
Denver touchdown. Their big tight end. His third touchdown now on the year.
I gave what's his name like 3 plays, and that was it.
Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people
Should really put what's his name in for this.
Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Lynch going to try and throw for it. And
oh, crap.
Get the 2-point conversion here. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Here comes the defensive unit now for the Broncos as they get set here. And they did well down near the goal line last time, forcing him to settle for a short field goal.
And in today's day and age, settling for a field goal of that distance is amazing. You can get 3 points now, where it's going to give you only 1 point for the extra point, which would be a little bit longer. But they have to feel fantastic about only giving up 3 in that situation. It could have been so much worse.
Yeah, it could have. Now can they carry that over? They'll run now with Ware. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And the evidence shows last week's game, it's really leaked into a second game now, Charles. What do you think?
This would be so bad if they had all their starters.
We spent time watching them practice, talking with the coaches. They felt like a bounce back was going to happen this week. They were very confident in the game plan. Thought the defenses they would see would present great opportunities for big-time runs. We're not getting that so far. I don't know if it's the game plan or if they're just being overwhelmed by the defense they're facing.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run. They come up in an offset eye. On the run, it's Ware.
Come on, stop that.
He's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it
Oh, and they're
going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball.
I like to waste timeouts. Second timeout I wasted today.
Looks to have been decided already.
Why'd you waste it?
Because it was a 2-minute warning and I didn't see that, so I just called timeout immediately.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got
Good,
it.
and now I got the ball back on my 4.
The Broncos offense
isn't scary or anything.
head back onto the field. And that last
I get the ball in the end zone too. That's good.
But not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Lynch. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed. Yeah, you're right. The sink just wasn't there.
On the crossing route, he hits.
God damn it, Demarius.
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw is Lynch. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 19. And it's a first down for the Broncos.
You almost fucked up a spike. How do you do that, Paxton?
And Charles, in this situation, this is where
Oh
the
my
word
God, I'm
miracle
nervous.
comes into play.
Have to score real fast, maybe throw a jump ball in the end zone and hope for the best.
Now Lynch to throw. And this is caught at the 8. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it first and goal. Looking to speed things up.
I'm not used to this pressure. Fuck what he thinks.
Lynch to throw.
Uh-oh. Nah, there it's over.
And that should do it. A great read and it's picked off.
Can't overcome 5 interceptions.
Get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur.
This is bad.
Once you start
This
getting
is
those
not good
numbers
at all.
out there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always
Not
just
really.
one guy's fault.
Half a game and I've lost 3 divisional games this season.
It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Freaking out's gonna screw you over more. Don't worry
True.
about it.
True.
Let's go! Blue Lightning! Blue Lightning!
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week, and no one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room, and then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Yeah, you're 8-4. That's not bad. That's a good record.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are your kryptonite.
Chiefs.
Every team has that one kryptonite team.
Yeah, the Chiefs, Chargers, and the Raiders for me this season. Holy crap.
Have you?
I think so. I think I've lost all 3. I know I lost the Chargers week 1 and I lost to the Chiefs now twice.
Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.
They had 1 more
Sports.
rushing yard than I did, and I
Find us on
had
Twitter at EA Madden
18 more
NFL.
passing yards than them.
This is the last
Enjoy
one.
the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.
She's waking up too. She's probably gonna start crying here in a little bit for a bottle. But I'm gonna let her go until she wants one.
Kellen Moore.
Okay. A face mask. That means there was a penalty. Nice.
What did the other teammate do?
They grabbed my mask.
So there's a mask on your helmet?
Yeah. See those little masks? Those metal masks?
Oh, you mean like the bars?
Yeah.
Oh, because I saw a glass thing that you meant that. Yes! Did you see him?
Yeah.
One player has regressed.
Yeah. Paxton for interceptions.
Did you make him do for
Awareness down 2.
No.
Oh, he threw 4 interceptions, sorry. Apparently, well, actually 5, but
The backup
it
for the
says
fifth
4.
one.
No, actually he did throw 5, but the game says that he threw 4 for some reason. I mean, like in the box score it says he threw 5
Yeah.
interceptions, but in the regression page it says he threw 4.
Well, maybe they just felt sorry.
Yeah, that's great.
They said, you know what, we'll just count 4 on you.
Yeah, well, I got a half game lead now. I'm 8-4. They're 7-4-1.
Okay. And you got 2-game lead on the wild card.
On the other wild card.
This is a huge game between Brett and Hess if we have to wind up simming it.
I know.
Because that would really stink if, like, Brett lost because of the...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We've got 8 more than them.
that's right.
That's very happy. Was that? Oh! Floyd coming in. Right, Dad?
Yup.
Oh, I lost to the Chiefs week 1. In a game I shouldn't have lost. I lost to the Chargers week 6. I lost to the Dolphins week 8. And I lost to the Chiefs again. So
So you haven't lost to the Raiders.
No. I haven't played them once so far this season. I got one more divisional game.
Hey, go turn the music on.
When I fall down asleep.
Trying.